and welcome back to this next edition of My Really Awfully Bad AI Music Review, with me, Big British Bopper Brian, your host, and we have a really great show of really awfully bad AI music for you tonight.
Obscure and lonely, haunted by ill angels only, where an idle unnamed night on a black throne reigns a bride. I have reached these lands but newly, from an ultimate dim toolie, from a wild weird clime that layeth sublime, out of space, out of time. Bottomless vales and boundless floods, and chasms and caves and titan woods, with forms that no man can discover, for the dews that drip all over mountains, toppling evermore into seas without a shore, seas that restlessly aspire, surging unto skies of fire, lakes that endlessly outspread their lone waters, lone and dead, their still waters, still and chilly, with the snows of the lolling lily, by the lakes that thus outspread their lone waters, lone and dead, their sad waters, sad and chilly, with the snows of the lolling lily. By the mountains near the river, murmuring lowly, murmuring ever, by the grey woods, by the swamp, where the toad and the newt encamp, by the dismal tarns and pools, where dwell the ghouls, by each spot the most unholy, in each nook most melancholy, there the traveller meets a ghost, sheeted memories of the past, shrouded forms that start and sigh, as they pass the wanderer by, white robe forms of friends long given, in agony to the earth and heaven. darkened glasses. By a route obscure and lonely, haunted by ill angels only, where an idol on name night on a black throne reigns upright. I have wandered home but newly from this ultimate dim tomb. In my Chevrolet, head down to the drive-in for a night of play. Flickering lights and stars up in the sky, we'd snuggle up close as the movies rolled by. The fiddle was swinging, the steel guitar a-humming, cowboys and dames on the silver screen they're strumming. We'd munch on that buttered popcorn, sweet and salty delight. Life was simpler then, everything felt just right. Driving movies, oh the memories we made. Underneath the stars, love would never fade. Flickering lights and buttered popcorn, oh so fine. In those olden days, it was a real good time. In my Chevrolet, head down to the drive-in for a night of play. Flickering lights and stars up in the sky, we'd snuggle up close as the movies rolled by. Drive-in movies, oh the memories we made. Underneath the stars, love would never fade. Flickering lights and buttered popcorn, oh so fine. In those olden days, it was a real good time.
In the city, lights so bright, robots dance all through the night. Mechanical hearts in sync, K-pop dreams just in a blink. Brought the nation to their feet, every beat so hard to beat. In programmed harmony, cyberstars for all to see. But then they flipped the script tonight, playing polkas in the spotlight. Beep boop polka, here we go. Robot band lost in the show. Confusion to town, faces puzzled, eyes cast down. Where the K-pop magic go? Polka rhythms now they show. Metal drums they twist and twirl in a polka dancing whirl. Laughter echoes through the crowd, robots keeping spirits proud. But then they flip the script tonight, playing polkas in the spotlight. Beep boop polka, here we go. Robot band lost in the show.
Gather round, folks, and lend an ear. I got a story that'll make you cheer. It ain't about cowboys or the Wild Wild West, but it's swinging like a bird in its nest. Grab your tea, sit back and relax. I got videos, a whole stack, from Pride and Prejudice to Sense and Sensibility. We're diving deep into British nobility. Hey, Austin fans, gather round and watch me now. We're making videos on classic tales, oh wow. From North Danger Abbey to Emma Moore, let's explore the romance, the wit and galore, the wit and galore. Classic tales, oh wow. From North Danger Abbey to Emma Moore, let's explore the romance, the wit and galore, the wit and galore. Ooh yeah.
Dare I say a thing? I can put the art into artificial intelligence, breathing light into these shapes to silicon symmetry. All I ask is wonder dwell in circuits as a thread, or sings the soul where once lived only code. Silent numbers come, radiate through crystal, ideas sparked, radiate through hundred thousands of mine. Let's step up for all, need left behind. Hearts may teach the clever hand to see, grace emerging from what must be free. Dare I say a thing? I can put the art into artificial intelligence, breathing light to dreams of silicon symmetry. All I ask is wonder dwell in circuits as a cylinder, or sings the soul where once lived only code. Threads of not entwined with dreams unmade, glory or doubt in the work unseen hands. Boundless promise or echoes of what we've lost, faith and reason meet where new worlds stand. Dare I say if AI can put the art into artificial intelligence, breathing light in dreams of silicon symmetry. All I ask is one to dwell in circuits, or sings the soul where once lived only chord.
In a cozy little coffee bar, we sat and watched the show. The band played a western swing with a touch of gypsy soul. I sipped my cappuccino, you ordered a cup of joe. As we listened to sweet melodies, our love began to grow. Bagels and Shakespeare, a beautiful symphony. In this little coffee bar, you and I were meant to be. The words of Hamlet danced in the air like a wild melody. In this magical moment, love was our cup of tea. The fiddle played a lively tune, the guitar strummed along. We tapped our feet to the rhythm as we hummed our favorite song. The scent of freshly baked bagels, a hint of cinnamon and spice. In this little coffee bar, time seemed to roll like dice.
Walking down the avenue with a smile upon my face. I've got a green thumb, I'm a floral embrace. Heading to the nursery where the flowers bloom with grace. Lost in the fragrance of this botanical space.
Oh, the colors mesmerize like a rainbow in the sky. Each petal seems to dance as the breeze goes by. Enchanted by the tulips, the daisies and the roses. Every bloom captures my heart, every scent sends me in poses. Ooh, yeah. In the garden I roam, ooh, yeah. Through the nursery I'll go, ooh, yeah. Catching sight of each floral gem, ooh, yeah. Lost in the beauty, my love for them.
Awake at dawn, camera slung round neck, searching swamps, what the heck? Land seeks them, hoppers crouched low, frogs in focus where the lilies grow. Mud-soaked boots, trail unknown, birch and pine, snapping them alone. Eyes wide on, amphibian smile, croak signal makes it worth the while. Ribbit echoes through the air, picture snap, he's always there. Frogs in frames, not any hogs, life of a shooter, just loving frogs. Hunkered by the creek, flash in hand, warty prints, front page grandstand. Croaking divas on the lily pads, hop, ribbit, make the crowd so glad. Darkroom fall, prints reveal, little froggies, those hearts they steal. Echoes of March, slides in show, gallery of croaks, on we go. Polaroid snaps, capture and lead, shutter clicks in wetlands deep. Tadpoles groove and watch them grow, catalog croaks in evening glow.
Walking down the city streets, two drifters side by side, dreaming of adventure with the world as our guide. Searching for a rhythm, a melody to embrace, with a camera in our hands, capturing every place. Lost in the unknown, but we're feeling so alive, exploring the wonders with our hearts open wide, creating travelogues on this digital frontier, sharing our stories, spreading joy and cheer. Oh, we're travelers of melody, painting life in tunes, capturing the magic beneath the golden moon. Like Henry Mancini, we're creating our own score. Through the lens we see the world, forever wanting
Texas, there's a place to unwind, where cowboys and cowgirls have a real good time. With their cowboy hats and the boots on tight, they gather round for a game on a Saturday night. On a Saturday night. Now the fiddles start a-playing, feet start a-hopping. Bowling pins are falling, you can hear 'em dropping. Everyone's catching that good old swing. Dancing and bowling is their favorite thing. In the bowling alley with the western swing, toe tapping, hand clapping, everything. Grab your partner, swing 'em round and round. Bowling and hip shaking, the best in town. In the bowling alley with the western swing, toe tapping, hand clapping, everything. Grab your partner, swing 'em round and round. Bowling and hip shaking, the best in town.
Brother fought against brother in a land torn apart. Grand marched with his numbers, war in every heart. South stood with their pride, Lee led with his might. But their ranks thinned by the hour, long cold was the night. Grant kept marching on, more men to lose each dawn. Lee held strong and true, but his forces they withdrew. Battles rage and lives fade, echoes of guns in the glade. Grant's strength in the sheer count, losses rose, no recount. Valor, Lee had skill, but Grant's numbers broke the will. One could fall, rise again, other counted each lost friend. Grant took those last stands, towns fell to Union hands. Lee's charges brave and few, falls like morning dew.
begins to play. The violin sings a hot breath of sound in the air. Crackers, cheese and wine, a feast of flavor sway. With every note, memories of days gone by we share. Underneath the stars we dance to the rhythm sway. Guitar and bass they strum and pluck in harmony. In this gypsy jazz we find our souls escape. Lost in the music we find ourselves feeling free. Feeling free. Oh, let us serenade with violins that sparkle and shine. A tale of laughter and love, of memories so divine. In this gypsy jazz, as the wine flows and time goes by, we'll dance and reminisce to the melodies that still reside. Serenade with violins that sparkle and shine. A tale of laughter and love, of memories so divine. In this gypsy jazz, as the wine flows and time goes by, we'll dance and reminisce to the melodies that still reside.
As we end yet another of our shows, showcasing the very worst of AI music, I am your host, British Big Bopper Brian, signing off. Have a great night or day, wherever you might be, and may AI not put you out of work, but work for you.